Who told you to sit there? Guilin, I thought no one was sitting here. No one? Says who? That seat is reserved for Mr. Zhou. Jiqiang's promotion depends on him. Who do you think you are, taking his seat? I really didn't know. If I had, I wouldn't have sat here. Can't you read the reserved sign? You're trying to ruin your nephew's promotion. If you upset Mr. Zhou, you'll answer to me. Guilin, I swear I didn't mean to. I didn't see any sign when I sat down. I don't want excuses. Mr. Zhou will be here any minute. Look at your clothes. They're faded and you look like a beggar. This is the best thing I own. Your best? I dressed better than that back in the village. Guilin, I'll move right now. Hurry. Don't let anyone see you sat there. Calm down, Mom. Put Uncle in the corner. With this many people, Mr. Zhou won't notice. Xiaomi always knows what to do. Jiqiang was lucky to marry you. This corner is fine. I just can't hurt my nephew's promotion. Excuse me, could you pass that over? The cold dish. I'll pass you the sliced beef. That too, please. Sure. Excuse me, sir, let me through. Yeah, okay. Oh! Sir, you're blocking the aisle. You got this on my hand. I didn't crowd you. The aisle is narrow. Anyone walking by is bound to bump into me. What now? Aunt Guilin, he's blocking the aisle. I barely brushed against him. Brother, your clothes already looked bad. Now you really can't be seen like this. It's fine. I'll clean up in the restroom. Get it cleaned up. When Mr. Zhou gets here, stay out of sight. I told you he shouldn't come. Your mom said that too, but he's our uncle. We couldn't stop him. Just seeing him gets on my nerves. Dad, are you there? Have you eaten yet? Yeah, I'm here. We're eating now. It's quite a party. What are you having? All kinds of food, fish, meat. Your aunt really went all out. Is Aunt Guilin treating you well? Very well. She's been so welcoming. Dad, why does your voice sound strange? It doesn't. I had a little drink, so I'm hoarse. Take it easy. Your stomach isn't great. I know. Get back to work and don't worry about me. Then get some rest. I'll call you later. Guilin, when you got married, you held my hand and cried. You said you'd never forget your brother. Now you can barely stand to look at me. Mr. Zhou, you made it. You're Jiqiang's mother. No need to be so formal. Of course there is. You're the reason he's gotten this far. Please, this seat was saved just for you. All right, then I'll take it. What would you like to drink, Mr. Zhou? Jiqiang has been saving this bottle. Come on, everyone, raise your glasses. We're celebrating my son's promotion to regional director. Thank you for supporting him, Mr. Zhou. A toast to you, Mr. Zhou. I wouldn't be here without your guidance. You're too kind, Jiqiang. You earned it yourself. Exactly. Jiqiang has always been smart. What are you staring at? Stop standing in the doorway and go sit in your corner. Okay, sure. Mr. Zhou, try this dish. Who's the man in the corner? Just a distant relative from the countryside. He happened to be in town, so we invited him to eat. He looks familiar. He's only a distant relative. You've never met him. Please try the house specialty. All right. Try this one too, Mr. Zhou. That's good. Why does Mr. Zhou keep looking over there? Maybe he doesn't like Uncle. We'll send Uncle home as soon as dinner's over. I'm going to the restroom. Okay. Take care, Mr. Zhou. The floor is slippery. Hello, sir. Sorry to bother you. Oh, hello. You're Jiqiang's big boss, right? I'm his supervisor. And you are? I'm his uncle, Guilin's older brother. May I ask, do you have children? Just one daughter. She's very successful. Where does she work? She's an executive at a big company. I don't really know what she does. What's your daughter's name? Lin Wangqiu. That's a lovely name. Her mother chose it. Was she born in the fall? Yes. Please sit. I'll head to the restroom. Liu, I need you to confirm something. That photo on Ms. Lin's desk, what's the old man's name? I think it's Lin Jiangguo. When I reported to her office, she said he was her father. Are you sure? Positive? My God, that's Ms. Lin's father. If they knew, why would they need me? Wait, if they knew, they'd treat him like royalty. They'd never stick him in a corner. Ms. Lin, sorry to bother you. Yes, I'm at Chen Zhiqiang's promotion dinner. I know. There's an older man here named Lin Jiangguo. He says he's your father. I've seen his photo on your desk, and it's definitely him. I confirmed it with him. What happened to Dad? They put him in the far corner by the serving station. He's been passing dishes all night. He accidentally sat in the seat reserved for me, and Jiqiang's mother made him move. What did you say? She said his clothes were embarrassing. Someone spilled wine all over him, no one apologized, and he had to clean it up himself. Mr. Zhou. Yes, Ms. Lin? Stay there and keep an eye on my father. I'm on my way. Zhang Hui. What's wrong, Ms. Lin? Get the car. We're going to the Jiahe Hotel now. What happened? Dad's at Jiqiang's promotion dinner. Chen Zhiqiang? The one in East China? He's my cousin. His mother is my aunt. So what happened? My own aunt kicked my father off the head table and made him sit in the corner passing dishes. Someone spilled wine on him and nobody defended him. The car's downstairs. Let's go. Pull Jiqiang's performance reports and every review document he has. Do it now. Understood. The man my aunt looks down on is the man who lifted her out of poverty. I'm settling this today. Ms. Lin, they're pulling the records now. It'll take about 30 minutes. You have 20. Understood. What about Mr. Zhou? I texted him and told him to keep quiet. Good. I'll meet you in the lobby. Zhang Hui, don't follow me upstairs. Why not? I'm going in his family. No one needs to know who I am at work. What if they disrespect you too? Even better. Then I won't need an excuse. Another drink, Mr. Zhou. You are? Dad. Huh? 1Q. What are you doing here? Dad. What happened to your clothes? Nothing, I spilled it myself. 1Q, why are you here? I came to see my dad, Aunt Gulan. Your father is fine, you didn't need to come all this way. Fine? It's crowded. We were short on space and he chose that seat. Or did you put him there? What kind of question is that? Aunt Gulan, why is my dad sitting beside the serving station? I told you, there weren't enough seats. Not enough seats? Why was my dad the one left out? 1Q, did you come here looking for a fight? I came to take my dad home. Dinner isn't over. No, it isn't. But what kind of dinner is this? He's stuck in a corner passing dishes. Someone spilled wine on him and never apologized. You call that dinner? 1Q, calm down. It was a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding? Then how did wine get all over my dad's clothes? I bumped into him by accident. Things happen at dinner. You're my cousin. You did it. Did you apologize? What's there to apologize for? You soaked him in wine and don't owe an apology? Sweetheart, let it go. Don't ruin everyone's evening. Dad, I can't let this go. 1Q, that's enough. This is your cousin's big day. I'm not causing trouble, Aunt Guilan. I just want to know why you shoved your own brother into a corner. Shoved him? He said he could sit anywhere. He said that because he didn't want to inconvenience you. Don't make this a big deal. Did you or did you not mock his clothes in front of everyone, say he embarrassed you and hide where you came from? I did. So what? I told the truth. Look at him. Isn't the way he dresses embarrassing? Those clothes come from a lifetime of laying bricks. Have you forgotten who went hungry to send you to school? You're standing here in a beautiful dress, but without my dad quitting school and laying bricks to pay your tuition, would you have any of this? 1Q, you don't need to say all that. Please stop. Fine, Lin 1Q. If you want to make a scene, go ahead. 1Q, we're family. Let's talk this out. Family? You made family sit in a corner and serve everyone else. You're out of line, 1Q. We invited your father to dinner, didn't we? You call this an invitation? You work a few days in the city and think you can boss everyone around? Ms. Lin, I'm sorry you had to see this, Mr. Zhou. She's young. Don't listen to her. That man is your biological brother? Yes, my own brother. Your brother is serving guests at your son's party. Is that right? His promotion isn't final yet. Mr. Zhou, he volunteered. This has nothing to do with Jiqiang. I've been here over an hour, and no one invited him to the head table. Mr. Zhou, this is a family matter. Jiqiang, I'm submitting your promotion for another review. What exactly do you mean, Mr. Zhou? Think about it. Mr. Zhou, wait! I've lost my appetite. Dad, we're leaving. Sweetheart, leaving like this doesn't feel right. Brother, don't listen to 1Q. I didn't mean it that way. I know exactly what you meant. Your brother is leaving. Enjoy your dinner. 1Q, what company do you work for? You'll find out soon enough. Sweetheart, this dinner turned into a mess. Dad, tell me the truth. Was this the first time? Has Aunt Gulan treated you this way before? She changed after she got married. How? At first, she still came home for the holidays. But as her life improved, she stopped keeping in touch. Not calling is one thing. Why humiliate you in public? She thinks her poor brother makes her look bad. Dad, isn't that too much? It is, but she's still my sister. So she can walk all over you? She wasn't always like this. We were poor and there was only money for one child to stay in school. I gave her my chance. Dad, you gave up your future, and she couldn't even give you a seat. Let it go, it's in the past. I can't let it go, Dad. I won't ignore this anymore. I'm not who they think I am. Remember what you always told me? Which part? Being poor is nothing to be ashamed of. Losing your integrity is. But they lost more. They lost their humanity. She ruined a perfectly good dinner. Mom, calm down. How can I? Did you see Mr. Zhou's face? Of course it was because of what happened. Your uncle ruined everything. Mom, Uncle didn't do anything, he just sat there. His presence alone ruined it. I'm thinking about something else. What? 1Q said. You'll find out soon enough. Who is she really? Last time she said she worked for Jiahe Group. Jiahe Group? Isn't that our company? How important could a rural bricklayer's daughter be? I need to call Vice President Zhao. Mr. Zhao, we have a problem. Calm down. My cousin made a scene at the dinner and drove Zhou Zhenbang away. What was she upset about? My uncle. She said we treated him badly and embarrassed my mother in front of everyone. Why involve me in family drama? She works at Jiahe Group and said we'd find out who she was. Something feels wrong. What's her name? Lin 1Q. Lin 1Q, never heard of her. Can you look her up? No need. I know everyone at my level and above. There's no Lin 1Q. If she mattered, I'd know her. At most, she's middle management. You're really scared of a mid-level manager? This isn't your problem. Control your mother and stop creating trouble for me. Understood. Lin 1Q? Never heard of her. She's nobody. Mr. Zhao, I looked into the woman you mentioned yesterday. Who? There's an employee with the same name in the system. What's her position? Senior manager in brand management. Middle management. See, just a senior manager. I also wanted to check the executive level records, but I don't have access. No need, I know CEO Autumn Lin. This isn't her. Right? Ji Tiang, did you find her? What level is she? Senior manager in brand management. Middle management. She can't even meet Mr. Zhao, just a senior manager, and she tried to scare me with, "You'll find out." Still, she's looking into your performance. Be careful. Fix whatever numbers need fixing. Okay, thank you, Mr. Zhao. She's only a senior manager. Not worth worrying about. Mom, what's up? Mr. Zhao checked. Wang Q is just a senior manager in brand management. Middle management is nothing. I knew a rural bricklayer's daughter couldn't be important. Then why did she say we'd find out who she was? She was bluffing to scare us. Mr. Zhao will push the promotion and speak to Zhou. Good. Mr. Zhao is a vice president over the entire East China region. Your cousin is nothing compared to him. Feel better now, Mom? Ms. Lin, the records are ready. Chen Zhiqiang, East China manager, 3 years here. His numbers show 6 months of growth. On paper? I had his clients from the last 6 months checked. 11 of his 32 major accounts have dead numbers or no such contact. They're likely fake clients. At least 1.5 million yuan or over 2 million with bonuses and commissions. So he faked his performance. That's our preliminary finding. Anything else? There's one more thing. I wasn't sure whether to mention it. When Chen Zhiqiang joined 3 years ago, Zhao Deming personally approved him. Zhao is East China's vice president. He handpicked Zhiqiang and signed off on every review. You wanted to see me, Mr. Zhao? Sit down, Zhenbang. I heard you said Chen Zhiqiang's promotion needed another review. I have concerns about his character. His family business is none of yours. How someone treats family says a lot. I've held my tongue long enough, so let's talk. You're a compliance supervisor sent by headquarters with the right to report directly. I know that. Mr. Zhao, but East China's staffing, projects, budgets, and every business decision belong to me. Headquarters sent you to observe, not make decisions. Mr. Zhao, about Chen Zhiqiang's promotion? I've already approved it. I also heard a Lin Wan Q is investigating him. You don't know about that? Good. I looked her up. She's only a mid-level brand manager. She can't do a thing. Zhenbang, what you put in your report determines how pleasant your time in East China will be. Think carefully. Ms. Lin, I need to report something. Zhao Deming pressured me to match his review. He said every business decision in East China was his, and that my report would determine how well I was treated. What else did he say? He said he'd looked you up and found a mid-level brand manager. He found someone else with the same name. Internal notices use Autumn Lin, so he never connected the dots. Good, that actually helps us. How? If he doesn't take me seriously, he won't guard against me. I can investigate him quietly. What if he asked me to play along? Cooperate. Gilin, I brought you some fruit. Why are you here? To see you and share some good news. What news? Zhiqiang's promotion to director is confirmed. 1 million yuan salary. That's good. I'm happy for him. Raising Zhiqiang is the one thing I've done with my life. Yes, Zhiqiang has done well. Brother, one more thing. Tell 1Q to stop. She's investigating Zhiqiang at work, but someone at her level can't touch him. I don't control what she does. Zhiqiang has a vice president behind him. The man said he'd never even heard her name. Galan, you get crueler every time you speak. I'm trying to protect both of you. She's a low-level manager picking a fight with powerful people. She could lose her job. Dylan, when did you become like this? Become like what? You don't talk like you used to. The past? That's all you ever talk about. What was so great about being too poor to eat? We were poor, but at least you weren't ashamed of me. I had no choice then. What did you say? Brother! You've spent your life stuck in the countryside wearing those rags. Do you call that respectable? I'm a bricklayer. What does it matter what I wear? That's why you'll always be a bricklayer. Look at me and Zhiqiang. We moved forward. Moving forward is fine, but don't forget that the place without a decent bathroom is still your roots. Gilan, on your wedding day, you held my hand and swore you'd never forget your brother. That was a long time ago. Leave, brother. Make 1Q stop or she'll face the consequences. Dad, who was here? Your aunt came again. What did she say? She told you to stop. What else? That I've spent my life in rags in the countryside. She thinks I'm a low-level manager. That's what she said. Dad, I'm not a low-level manager. I can't tell anyone the truth yet, including you. Just remember, I'm not who they think I am. Wait and see. But your aunt mentioned a VP. A vice president still ranks below me. What did you say? You'll know very soon, Dad. Wangku, you're here. Why did you call me here? I'll be direct. Stay out of Zhiqiang's business. What business? You're investigating him at work. You think I don't know? Your sources are fast. I know your rank too. They call you management, but you're still just an employee. And? Zhiqiang has a vice president behind him. The man has never heard of you. You don't even have the standing to speak in front of him. She's right. Stop acting important. Are you finished, Aunt Gilin? Yes, I'm finished. If you're smart, you'll back off. You think you know so much, but you know nothing. What don't I know? You'll find out. More empty threats, just like last time. Mom, it's official. Regional director. Ha! My son made it. 1 million yuan salary. This is wonderful. The last dinner was ruined. This time, I'll throw a proper celebration. Where, Mom? The Jiahe Hotel. The Peony Room again, but even grander. Who are we inviting? Every relative, especially your uncle. Thank you for coming. Ha ha ha! Uncle, you made it. Come in. That same corner is roomy. Sit there again. My brother is so simple. He even brought a gift. Country people never come empty-handed. 10,000 yuan, crisp bills. I'll give it to you in front of everyone so the family can see how I support my brother. Mom, giving it to him in public might be awkward. Uncle has his pride. Pride comes from money. Everyone should know my son can casually give him what a bricklayer could never save. Wan Q should see that her father depends on us in the city. Don't go to any more events your aunt hosts. Okay, do you know what hurt me most today? What? Not the money she handed me in public, and not what she said about bricklayers earning nothing. Then what was it? The way she looked at me all night like I was an old mirror that disgusted her. I raised her. When she was hungry, I shared my food. I gave her my place in school. Now she looks at me worse than a stray dog. Dad, stop looking into it. We'll live our lives as if she isn't family. But she's right, I'm only a bricklayer. You're a bricklayer who supported this family, sent your sister to school, raised me, and built homes with your own hands. You're more respectable than anyone. Dad, this is the last time. Brother, are you home? Guilin, why are you here again? I need to talk to you. About what? Is your daughter causing trouble again? I don't know. Her investigation is a waste of time. The vice president has never heard of her, and she'll find nothing. What's going on? Guilin, keep your voice down. Why should I? You raised an arrogant daughter who offends everyone. Mom, let's not do this outside. Why not? Let the neighbors decide who's right. Galen, please leave. Don't say I didn't warn you, brother. Ms. Lin, my aunt went to my father's building and made a scene in front of every neighbor. She called me arrogant, said a vice president had never heard my name, and told my father to control me. Ms. Lin, Zhang Hui, what have you found on Zhao Deming? The money ran through 7 shell projects. We can prove over 8 million yuan. Is it enough for the board? Yes. Then we won't wait. I'm going to the chairman tomorrow. Gailan, you're here again. Brother, I found you a housekeeper. A housekeeper? What would I need one for? Look at how you live. This place is a mess, and your daughter does nothing for you. Wang Q is busy. She visits every week. Once a week counts as taking care of you. If I were your daughter, I'd have moved you into a big city apartment. I'm happy here. Ji Qiang bought me an apartment over 100 square meters and spent hundreds of thousands renovating it. What has your daughter bought you? That's enough. Poor and proud. Guilin, enough! You're yelling at me? Take her. I need no help. I'm grateful. Do you know what people are saying? What? Galan says your daughter is causing trouble at work because she's jealous of Ji Qiang's promotion. She says you raised an ungrateful girl who attacks her own family. That doesn't sound right. Wang Q isn't like that. But Gilan is loud, plenty of relatives heard her, and many believed her. I understand. Thank you for telling me. Forget it. Don't worry, Wang Q, about this. Chairman, I need to report something in person. What is it, Wang Q? East China Vice President Zhao Deming used relatives' companies to siphon off more than 10 million yuan in project funds. Do you have proof? Yes, it's all here. Zhao Deming has run East China for over a decade. That's why he dared to do it. Does he know? He knows someone is, but thinks it's a mid-level manager. He found another brand manager with my name and stopped worrying. He doesn't know Autumn Lin is you? No. I've never appeared publicly in East China. Internal notices use my English name and no photo. Approved. Run the audit. Don't alert Zhao before it's final. Thank you, Chairman. Brother, I brought some relatives to see you. Guilin, what are you doing here? We're family. We came to visit. Mr. Lin, Galan said you were struggling on your own, so we came to check on you. I'm doing fine. You don't need to worry. Look at this place. His fridge is empty. Xi Qiang bought me a 160 square meter apartment and spent 400,000 yuan renovating it. Brother, you've seen it, right? I have. I'd help. His daughter failed him. Gilin, are you done? You're not here to help. You're here to humiliate me. How can you say that? Every visit you call me poor, insult my daughter, and brag about your son. What do you want? Well, Gilin, we're going to head out. My brother has always been like this. He's used to being poor and can't change. Guilin, don't speak of him that way. I don't mean him. I mean his daughter. She's investigating Ji Qiang at work because she's jealous of his promotion. She's only a low-level manager who can't stand his success. That seems unlikely. They're family. So what? Some people can't stand seeing family succeed. That's going too far, Gilin. Ji Qiang has a vice president behind him. The man has never heard of her, and she'll find nothing. Anyone who defends Wan Q is against my family. We're an independent audit team assigned by corporate headquarters. Effective today, we're auditing East China's project funds from the last 3 years. An audit, we weren't notified. Board approved, no regional sign-off needed. Ms. Lin, all 7 projects were shell operations. Total budgets were 23 million yuan, with 18 million siphoned off. Over 8 million went to Zhao Deming's wife's personal account. What about witnesses? Finance Officer Sun Feng gave a full written statement and copies of Zhao's signed approvals. Vendor Zhao Wentao provided fake WeChat records and recordings. Report due when? 2 days. I'll go to East China myself in 2 days. Zhang Hui, one more thing. What is it? When we reveal everything, I want my aunt there. She thinks I'm a low-level manager, that Zhao is untouchable, and that I can't uncover anything. I want her to see the truth herself. Mom, look at this. What is it? An invitation to the group's annual gala. Outstanding East China managers can bring family. The group's annual gala? It says CEO Autumn Lin will give the keynote. The CEO herself? This must be huge. It says we can bring family. Of course we're going. Zhiqiang became a director and got invited to the CEO's gala. What an honor. Mom, the audit is still open. Mr. Zhao said it was just for show. Why are you nervous? Dad, come to an event with me this weekend. What event? Our company's annual gala. Lots of coworkers are bringing family. Would it be appropriate for me to go? Dressed like this? Dad, you can wear anything. Will your aunt be there? Sweetheart. Are you planning something? Dad, you keep asking what my position is. You'll find out that night. Can't you tell me now? I want you to see it yourself. Are you sure about this? When have I ever let you down? All right, I'll go. Dad, after that night, no one will ever look down on you again. I don't care whether people look down on me. I know, but I do. Mr. Zhao, you've never met CEO Autumn Lin, have you? No. I hear she's very private. She's been here a year and no one has seen her in person. How does this look? It looks great, Mom. I need to look respectable in front of the CEO. I can't embarrass Zhiqiang. Zhiqiang, why are you so quiet? I have a bad feeling. Stop overthinking it. This really is a corporate level event. Mom, where are we sitting? East China's table is up front beside Mr. Zhao. The front row, closest to the CEO. Sit here, Zhiqiang. Hello, Mr. Zhao. I'm Zhiqiang's mother. Mr. Zhao has such presence. Now that's an important man. Why is he here too? Wang Qiu brought him. A low-level manager gets into the CEO's gala and even brings her father? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jiahe Group CEO Autumn Lin. Here she comes. The CEO is taking the stage. Good evening, colleagues and families. I'm Lin Wang Qiu, known in the company as Autumn Lin, CEO of Jiahe Group. No, that's impossible. She said she's the CEO, Mom. She's Autumn Lin. Everything I said before, I'm finished. It's all over. The senior brand manager was someone else with the same name. The group had a strong year, but we must face some serious problems. A company isn't measured by pretty numbers. What matters is whether those numbers are honest. Our independent audit of East China is now before the board. Ms. Lin, could we not do this at the gala? Mr. Zhao, sit down. I won't announce the specific findings tonight, but whatever your title or rank, you answer for what you do. No matter how high you rise, never forget where you came from or look down on those who stayed behind. They may be the very people who lifted you up. Ms. Lin, we're both company people. Can we make a deal? Mr. Zhao, you said you were the law in East China. Let me be clear. I set the rules. I've given this company more than 10 years. You siphoned 18 million yuan from project funds, including over 8 million into your wife's account. That's your contribution. You said you'd never heard of me and that I had no right to speak. You dismiss anyone whose title you don't recognize. That's your biggest problem. Zhang Hui, Zhao Deming is relieved of all duties immediately. Turn all evidence over to legal and the police. Mom, slow down. She's the CEO. She always has been. Mom, I called her a low-level manager. I said the vice president had never heard of her and that she had no right to speak. I insulted her outside her father's home and called her a failure in front of the family. I gave her father 10,000 yuan to humiliate him. She endured it all. She knew everything and watched me humiliate her father again and again. Mom, stop crying. She was talking about me. Why didn't she expose me? Why didn't she tell us sooner? Because she was protecting you. She didn't want to humiliate you in front of everyone. And what did I do? I humiliated my brother in front of everyone, over and over. Your aunt said Zhao Deming was a vice president and had never heard your name. He'd never heard of Lin Wang Qiu, but he knew Autumn Lin. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Dad, you taught me not to flaunt money and to stay humble. I said to be humble, not to let people hurt you. Dad, I wasn't hurt. Not hurt? When your aunt called you a nobody and a failure, that didn't hurt? I wasn't hurt, I was hurting for you. You worry about me and I worry about you. Dad, from now on, no one will ever look down on you again. I'm nothing special, but I raised a wonderful daughter. Don't say that, Dad. You're the most successful man in the world to me. Sit down, Zhiqiang. Hello, Ms. Lin. You covered Zhao Deming's tracks for 3 years by falsifying performance data and contracts. You knew all of it. Yes, I knew. When did it start? Ha ha. 3 years ago, he promised me a promotion if I made the numbers look good. You knew the projects were fake. Did you know where the money went? Zhiqiang, when you made my father sit in the corner and serve dishes, did family mean anything to you? You didn't handle the stolen funds or take a cut. Legal finds your actions a serious policy violation, but not criminal. You're removed as regional director, and all improper earnings are revoked. I'm giving you one chance in an entry-level role. What role? The lowest level sales job in East China. Start from 0 and prove yourself. 1Q. Thank you. Don't tell anyone I arranged it. Say it was a standard staffing decision. Understood. Brother, I know you're inside. I was wrong. Yell at me if you want. Why would I yell at you? Guylan, go home. Brother, let me in. I just need to say 2 things. There's nothing left to say. You've said enough. Brother, I'm a terrible person. I smashed the mirror that was you only to realize I was hurting myself. Go. I'll find you when I've had time to think. Gilan, please leave. I need to be alone. You're Chen Zhiqiang? Yes. Starting today, shadow Lalo on sales calls and memorize the product manual. Forget being a director. There are no directors here, only salespeople. I understand. Come on, Chen. Let's go see a client. Load today's order into the truck. We're delivering it ourselves. Uncle laid bricks his whole life. His hands are covered in marks like these. Why are you daydreaming? Move it. Sweetheart, your aunt knocks on my door every day. Have you let her in? No. When will you? She's still my sister. She knows I'm the CEO now, so she keeps begging you. Dad, do you think she's truly sorry? Or just afraid? I don't know. I want to see her once. Then see her if you want. Are you coming? This is between you and your sister. You decide. I'm staying out of it. Brother, come in. Brother, I don't know where to start. Start at the beginning. From the day I married, I tried to forget my old life. I was terrified of poverty, hunger, and being looked down on. I fought for a better life. That wasn't wrong. But once I had it, I became afraid whenever I saw you. Afraid of what? Afraid you'd appear in front of people, and they'd learn I had a brother laying bricks in the countryside. One look at you, and they'd know where I came from. So you were ashamed of me? I wasn't ashamed of you, but of myself. You were a mirror. Seeing you brought back the patched clothes and ridicule. When they laughed at you, I was the one who confronted them. I know. When I was hungry, you shared your food. You gave me your place in school. I remember everything. Guilan, brother, do you know what hurt me most? What? Not that you called me poor or embarrassing. It was the way you looked at me. As a child, you looked up to me and thought I could fix anything. Later, you looked at me like a burden. Brother, I can endure poverty and hardship. What I can't bear is my own sister looking down on me. Brother, hit me if you want. Get up, you're too old for this. Enough, stop crying. 1Q, does she hate me? No, if she hated you, she wouldn't have kept a job for Zhiqiang. What job? The company gave him an entry-level position and a chance to start over. 1Q arrange that? I don't know, but who else would have cared? I don't deserve to be her aunt. Aunt Guilan, come sit down. I don't know how to face you. Then speak honestly. I called you a nobody and a failure. I said you had no right to speak. I called your father poor and disgraceful. You knew the truth the whole time, didn't you? You knew you were CEO, Zhao Deming worked for you, and every word I said was garbage. I knew. Then why didn't you say anything? What would it change? Would you treat my dad well only because I'm CEO? If I'd revealed myself and you apologized on your knees, it wouldn't be sincere. You'd only be afraid. You're right. Do you know which moment hurt my father most? Which one? Not being sent to the corner at the dinner, and not the spilled wine. It was when you called him born poor in front of all his neighbors. He called me that night and repeated it 3 times, crying each time. I'm a terrible person. Aunt Guilan, I'm not here to hear another apology. Then what do you want? 3 things. First, the law and company rules will decide Zhiqiang's case. I kept an entry-level job open for him. What he does with it is up to him. Thank you. Second, you owe my father more than a few apologies. Repay what you can through your actions. I will, I promise. Third, and most important, don't judge people by their clothes, home, or job. First, ask whether they're a good person. I'll remember that. My father wears a 20-year-old jacket, lives in a small apartment, and laid bricks his whole life. But he's the most respectable man I've ever known. My brother has always been the most respectable man. I was blind. Well, if it isn't Gilan, how many years has it been? More than 20. Your brother renovated the old house 2 years ago in case you ever came back. He laid the walls and painted it himself. He hired no one. He still cleans the place so it won't look run down if you return. He never forgot me. He doesn't say much, but everyone knows you're the person he misses most. You helped me my whole life and I was ashamed of you for yours. Oh, tired, Chen? I'm okay. I've done this for 15 years, loading, delivering, and visiting clients every day. 15 years. It doesn't pay much, but I've honestly supported my whole family. Liao, what does it mean to be successful? To earn your living with your own hands without cheating or hurting anyone. That's success. My uncle laid bricks his whole life and never cheated anyone. Then your uncle is a successful man. Let's go. The next client is waiting. Everyone knows what happened in East China. Zhao Deming ran the region for over a decade and stole more than 8 million yuan. Without this audit, that number would keep growing. Starting today, we're implementing 3 reforms. Headquarters approval for all regional projects over 1 million yuan, lifetime accountability for performance fraud, and independent regional compliance officers reporting directly to headquarters. Those are major reforms, Ms. Lin. One more thing, I'll personally teach this year's management training. What's the first lesson called? 4 words, integrity at the table. Zhiqiang, Mom, standing here today, I finally understand something. What? Everything Zhao Deming told you, I'm the law in East China, I've never heard of Lin 1Q, was garbage. He stole over 10 million yuan and used you as a pawn. The second you were in trouble, he ran. That was the powerful backer I believed in. Mom, I was a fool. No, I was. I thought money and power meant ability, and expensive clothes meant respectability. Mom, Uncle has worn the same jacket for 20 years and never taken a cent that wasn't his. He's the truly respectable one. I know, Jiqiang. Starting over at the bottom isn't shameful. Work hard. That's worth more than being 100 fake directors. I will, Mom. Dad, you never break a promise. That's how you live. If you give your word, you keep it, no matter how far you have to go. Dad, I learned how to work from you. What's there to learn from a bricklayer? What's wrong with a bricklayer? He taught me the most important lesson of all. What lesson? Keep your word. Be honest. Come on, stop praising me. You're embarrassing me. Wangqiu, how many times should I wash these vegetables? Twice is enough. Okay, Uncle, I bought these for you. I hope you like them. Why did you buy so much? What a waste. It's not a waste. Uncle will visit more often. Good, good. Jiqiang has calluses on his hands now. That's good. He never lifted a finger growing up. Now, Aunt Guilin, this is what real success looks like. Shh, you're right. I'd like to say something. Go ahead. At this table, there's no head seat and no corner. No one sits above or below anyone else. Family sits together and shares an honest meal. That's enough. Well said. Cheers, cheers. Dad, look. Integrity at the table. No one above another. This plaque will hang outside every private dining room in the hotel. Beautiful. Dad, I want you in the seat of honor tonight. I can sit anywhere. Dad, tonight you have to take the seat of honor. Mr. Lin, welcome. Right this way. Thank you. Last time they threw me out before the seat got warm. Brother, I humiliated you in this room last time. This drink is my apology. Galan, I'm your brother. No matter how high you rise, I'll always be the one who lifted you up. All right, cheers. Uncle, I owe you an apology. This is for you. Good, good. Uncle, I'd like to toast you too. Enough! Sit down and eat. You're all making me feel awkward. Ha ha ha. Sweetheart. Yes? Now that you're such an important executive, will you still come back to the village to see me? Dad, what are you talking about? I'm just asking. I'll come every week. If I miss one, dock my pay. Deal? Sweetheart, I've thought a long time about what I want to tell you. No matter how powerful or wealthy you become, never look down on anyone. I know. The person you dismiss may be like my dad, a bricklayer who raised an extraordinary daughter. I'll remember, Dad. One more thing. Money comes and goes, but a good heart is priceless.